Okay.
Better to just let the youngins choose their own thing.
If the kids come over again today, I think I'll give them these toys.
Why do I have to write so many papers? Why? Not now.
Better to just let the youngins choose
If
their
the
own
kids come over again today.
We haven't been back to the academia in a while. Well, since we've got some time, want to go to the house of Dana? Paimon wants... Ha! So you noticed! Well, you're too late. The Paimon you know and love is no more. You're looking at Paimon Plus, a new and improved treasure trove of travel know-how. Paimon Plus would like to find some new books to peruse. A gracious traveler like yourself wouldn't leave her companionless on her quest, right? Come on, this way! Oh hey! It's Kale and... Cyrus! Wonder what's going on. Let's go see. Well... You know what they say? Learning is a lifelong quest. Which means there's always another chance to read a book. But... Traveler? Paimon? You're back in Sumeru?
Oh, hello, you two. It's been a while. Looking to spend time with some old friends?
Yep. We saw some familiar faces.
Ho ho! Excuse you, associating me with that woman. And if you're going to remember me that way, you should at least mention my tomato growing skills.
So he's mad about the Zaha Hadid part and not the old man part?
Well, Paimon's glad to see you in such good spirits, Cyrus. Must mean things are all good here in Sumeru.
Ah, well, it's quite all right. I'm not the type to take offense at that kind of thing.
You definitely are. Anyway, what were you and Kale chatting about just now?
Ah, that. Well, it was quite a spontaneous meeting. I was leaving the sage's office when I spotted Kole in conversation with a Mahamata, and it looked serious. I thought something bad might have happened, so I hurried over as soon as the conversation ended. But as it turns out, our Coley is moving up in the world. The Academia even hired her as a consultant.
Wow! That's incredible! Oh, it's nothing, really.
Look at that, so humble. Takes after me, she does.
Not at all. Not at all. No, wait! I didn't mean that to sound like I don't think you're humble, Mr. Cyrus, because of course you are. I just, Oh, well, I wouldn't even call myself a consultant. I'm just helping out. Now that the new semester has started, a lot of students and scholars are doing fieldwork for their research. But it can be dangerous for those who don't have a lot of experience in the wild. So, the Academia is planning to establish an agency that provides guidance on outdoor survival and rescue for people who need it. Oh, Paimon gets it! So, you're here to explain rainforest survival as a representative of the Forest Rangers! Yeah, pretty much. Of course, when it comes to tips on deciphering mechanisms or defeating monsters, that's for people who are far more senior than me to handle. And speaking of which, since we're short on manpower, the person in charge at the Academia said we're still accepting newcomers. If you're interested, you're welcome to join and share your insights.
Ah, seizing the moment. Well done, Coley. Recruiting someone as capable as the Traveler is a great idea. Oh, and just between the four.
Well, since Colley's thrown... Great! We're all supposed to meet up in Aru Village. I was kinda worried, since Master Tainari isn't around to help this time. Yeah! Even if you don't trust the Academia's eye for talent, you can trust...
And mine, of course.
Well, there you have it. Thanks. Oh, speaking of Tainari, how are things with him and the others? Good, thanks. All the Forest Rangers... Oh, but Master Tainari did mention that Sino and Sethos were heading to Gandharvaville. Huh, knowing them... I'm not sure. But with my Academia Well, now Paimon's curious. That's true, and I'm sure they've missed you.
Now that is how it should be between friends. Getting together to play well, I won't delay your
Goodbye, Mr. Cyrus. Take care. All right. I should probably get going. See you later, guys. Come find me. Looking...
My legs are so sore. Guess I must have been sleepwalking last night. Again.
Tainari's place. Sino! Seth! too good.
Ah, Paimon, Traveler. It's good. I'd welcome you like a proper host, but I'm a bit busy at the moment. No need to look that worried. My observations indicate Miss Layla's condition has improved quite a bit. There's no danger to her mind. She's just fatigued and needs... Excuse me for a moment while I blend some calming...
All right. What happened was, Sethos and a few members of the Temple of Silence rescued Layla, who was out in the desert trapped in a state of
She had to be rescued? Oh, that sounds bad.
That's all you're gonna say about it, Sino? I mean, we don't want people jumping to conclusions.
That's all I can say about it. The person involved is unable to explain what happened to her, so we're limited in what we know.
Sorry. My head. The moons. The moons.
She's been repeating that phrase over and over again, but she can't seem to remember what happened to her.
We tried a few things back at the Temple of Silence, but we couldn't recover her memories. Her symptoms are kind of similar to researchers in the Satyavada life state. So we brought her to Tainari to see if our veteran forest...
Tainari is pretty much our last option.
The good news is, even if restoring her memory is a no-go, we can help with the headache at least. Jur was in a sorry, I should give you... We should let Miss Layla get some rest. Come with me, you two, and I'll introduce...
Good idea. I'll wait for Tainari here and keep an eye on our patient.
All right then. This way.
Surely that little girl must be leaving soon.
How many Rubishava mushrooms are we selling?
Who did the Ajalenok nut offend? I just don't get it.
Hey, Jur. Still musing about Aji nuts, huh? Want me to have Sino come over and tell some jokes? Might help distract you.
No. No need. I'm done. Don't encourage him.
Well, sorry for interrupting the Aji talk, buddy. Next time, just say, Aji, hey, knock.
Hold on. So, what's the deal with the Agilenok nuts? Other than the bad Sino jokes.
We'll get to that. But first, introductions are in order. This is Jur, a member of the Temple of Silence. And you remember the Traveler, right, Jur?
Of course. I'd never forget a participant in the Rite of Duels or the hero who saved Sumeru.
Awesome. Could you go over what happened to you one more time, Jur? Our valiant hero might as well join since you're here, am I right? Just hear him out. You're gonna want to uncover this mystery once you do.
Well, I was on an expedition in the desert not too long ago when I got caught in some quicksand. Later, it became obvious it wasn't normal quicksand because instead of sinking to my death, I fell into an undiscovered ruin. In my panic, arms and legs flailing about, I suspect I touched some things I shouldn't have. Because in that brief moment, an enormous amount of information came surging into my mind. I would hesitate to even call it knowledge, because my brain had no capacity to process the information. To use an analogy, it would be like trying to stuff thousands of Agilenok nuts into a small water skin without it bursting. Sorry again with the Agilenok nuts, I know.
It's fine. We're getting to that part of the story anyway.
True. Well, just as I was on the verge of madness, a single phrase broke through the storm of thoughts in my... It was a man's voice saying, "Don't eat Agilenok nuts."
What?
I know it's hard to believe, but that's what happened. I was saved by the phrase, "Don't eat Agilenok nuts." I'm not sure. I'm not even certain it was a man's voice. It's hard to remember now that I've been repeating it so much myself. Anyway, the good news is I no longer feel like my head is going to explode. Of course, the bad news is That phrase has been stuck in my head for the past few days.
Wow. But doesn't it have the opposite effect? Like, the more you say don't eat it, the more you want to eat it?
Yes, that's exactly right. Whoever the voice belongs to, I don't know what his deal is with those.
Well, the world's a big place. There's bound to be people who don't like sweet stuff.
I suppose. Strangely enough, I'm starting to think the voice belonged not to a man, but a cat.
A cat?
That's the question, isn't it? What would a cat be doing in an abandoned ruin like that? Just as my mind was reaching its breaking point, I could have sworn I heard the sound of a cat guiding me to exit. But when I came to, all I saw was endless desert, and Sethos shaking me in a desperate attempt to wake me up.
I'll admit, it was pretty terrifying seeing you like that. Staring off.
You sure don't sound terrified.
Sorry. It's not that I don't care. It's just kind of hard for rambling about Ajile Knocknuts to sound menacing. Now, what Layla was saying, on the other hand, that exactly. The unknown is what breeds fear. Ajile Knocknuts are familiar. But the moon suspended above us at night?
Well, we don't know that for sure. There could be a whole other world inside an Ajile Knocknut, with a moon of its own.
Huh.
Ajile Knocknuts are not to be underestimated.
Right, yeah, of course. Won't catch me disparaging the mighty Ajile Knocknut.
Huh. So, a similar thing happened to
Yeah, I think so. I was in a hurry to rescue Jur, so I put a marker on the incident site so we could go back and investigate. When his condition stabilized, we doubled back around to check and... Exactly. Multiple victims with the same symptoms at the same location. It wasn't hard to conclude that So, after we got Layla out of there, I had the Temple of Silence put up a warning sign at the scene and send patrols to watch the area. Speaking of, Sino, Tighnari, and I are going to head back there and investigate once Layla is stable. So, as per usual, you're here, that's for sure. But there is another reason I want Sino and Tighnari involved in this. Because the story doesn't end there. Right, Jer?
Oh, yes. Where was I? The Ajile Knocknuts butted in and I... Right. Yes. As I followed the cat noises, the voice said something else. So, there are those from Tule-Tula who still endure. I thought that was strange, of course, because, well, was the voice referring to me? Records of my ancestry are rather sparse, so I'm not sure if my bloodline even traces back to that place.
That's right. The Temple of Silence's place of origin. And the home of Tighnari's people. Plus, Hermanubis, who Sino and I both share a connection to, was one of the city's founders. As the temple's current leader, if something strange happens in the desert, But it turns out, a lot of people have a horse. See? Knew you'd join. But yeah, that's all we know about Jur. Tighnari should be done on his end.
How are you feeling? But don't speak if it's too taxing.
It's fine. I feel like I haven't slept in 2 days.
Whoa. That's your normal?
Traveler, Paimon, I thought I heard your voices earlier. Oh, and,
Huh? You don't have to apologize.
No, I just mean... my head was kinda muddled earlier, but I still heard your I know you're trying to figure out what happened, but...
Does your head still hurt?
No, I feel fine. The incense you made helped a lot. I'm still hearing those words in my head, but other than that, it's just... all I remember are those words. One moment I was heading to the stargazing point I'd calculated, and the next, I was on my back in the sand. The same phrase playing, how many moons are there in the sky?
Sethos, did your friend Jur suffer from memory?
Not really. His memories are blurry. He remembers touching something. Someone talking, a voice mentioning Tuletula.
A cat?
Did you hear it too?
Huh? Now that you mention it,
Which means, at the very least, what the two of you experienced while a single sentence repeating in your heads, and the faint sound.
Still not a lot.
Oh, is your head hurting again, Layla?
No, I was just thinking. Maybe my memories are blank because I was asleep. Sometimes my friends and classmates tell me about things I don't remember doing, or I don't talk about it a lot because, well, I don't even know how it happened. But I don't want my personal circumstances clouding your judgment. So I just wanted to mention that.
Ah, I see. Well, thank you for telling us. But I don't think we need to dwell on that for now. We're gonna check out the site of the incident for ourselves, so that should help us come to our own conclusions.
Then could I come too?
Sure, but on one condition. You need to be in tip-top shape before we head out. If your condition isn't stable enough before then...
Of course. No.
Well, I'm more concerned about Tainari. You sure you'll be alright in the desert?
You say that like I'll evaporate on first contact with sand or something. Call it curiosity. If this concerns my ancestors, I want to figure out what's going on. Anyway, as long as I take things slow when the sun's out, I should be fine with the right preparation. Besides, it's a good idea to have a doctor on hand in case of emergencies.
So long as our doctor doesn't become the emergency.
Well, if that happens, I suppose I'll just have to rely on the kindness of my entourage to haul me back home.
Alright, well, that all sounds good to me. Jur and I are gonna head back to the Temple of Silence to do some research in the meantime. See you in a couple days.
Sounds good.
What about you, Layla? If you feel like you need more rest, I can arrange a room for you to stay in.
No need. Besides, I feel a lot better.
You sure? Don't push it too hard, or you might end up sleepwalking along the way.
Don't worry. I'll be fine. I have other things I need to do anyway. Like letting my advisor and classmates know that I'm fine. Adjusting my stargazing schedule. Things like that. If I don't get it all done, I doubt I'll be able to sit still, let alone stay here and get some rest.
I'm not so sure that's... a much better idea. Thank you. Of course, if anything starts to feel off, come back for a checkup right away.
You'd better listen to him, Layla, or he'll feed you tasteless slop as a punishment.
Punishment? You're the one who caught a cold. You're supposed to eat light when that happens. Besides, with your nose stuffed up like that, you couldn't taste anything to begin with.
Huh. Is that so? And here I thought it was an intestinal issue?
Should have seen that coming. You're off the clock, so now it's time for puns, huh?
Oh, brother, not this again.
Don't worry, Paimon. I understand. If you want me to stop, then
That...
you'll have to call a plumber. Tell them someone's gotta pipe down.
This is getting more insufferable by the second. Put a sock in it already, please. Paimon's done with this game. You win, okay? Let's just get out of here. Please.
All right, you stay safe. I'll try to stay sane.
It seems your jokes have improved with practice.
Happy about that?
Absolutely. Finally.
Ah, you know what? Kale's helping out the academia, but I haven't had the chance to check on her. Why don't you do me a favor and...
Hold on. I thought you were having me over for dinner.
Surely that little girl must be leaving soon.
Moons. Moons. Azulina nuts? Are the moons going nuts? Oh no! Looks like Paimon's caught the brain bug too! She can't stop thinking about those two things! Oh, Paimon's gotta clear her head. Aha! Got it! The cafe over there! Why don't we head over for a quick...
Sorry.
Wait! Is it because of all Paimon's Oh, sorry. Hey! You make it sound like Well, she'll just have to show you. You sit tight and take care of Layla, Traveler. Paimon's gonna get us some snacks and coffee. Be right back. Don't go...
She's pushing herself again. Saw right through me. I apologize for the sudden emergence, but, well, that's true. So, for our sake and your safety, allow me to fill in the gaps in her memory. That's right. Layla was already in bad shape, stressing about her new study topic, focusing on the stars instead of her surroundings. By the time she realized the danger she was in, it was too late. Quicksand near the ideal viewing spot? Wasn't expecting that. Looks like Layla's been under a lot of pressure lately, but... why would quicksand lead to a... well, all in all, looks like a common desert ruin. Oh, Layla, what have you gotten yourself in... using the device next to it. Just like I thought. What was that? My head. It hurts. Is Layla waking up? No, that's not it. What's going on? It's too much. I don't understand. information isn't rushing into my brain anymore. How many moons? My head hurts. But there are no more dark spots in my vision. How many moons are there in this? What's going on? The same thought. How many moons are there? And isn't there a cat? I'm not hearing things. It really is a cat. How many moons are... Does it want me to follow its crap? Well, it's not like I've got... And so, I followed the cat's cries to... It was quite a kind creature. It didn't even leave until the other me started to wake up. Thinking back, it all started when I touched that device. I've heard fellow students talk about it before. Sometimes it's just a minor inconvenience, but other times devices like that can cause massive trouble. Of course. I forgot how much adventuring experience. Still, carrying an umbrella doesn't mean you can't get soaked, so just be careful. And stay up. No need to thank me. You and Layla are about to head into dangerous territory together. You need to be safe. Well, I think that about sums up. And just in time.
Traveler? A little help over here?
Did I fall asleep?
Wow! Paimon didn't even know she had such an impression. Does that mean since Paimon bought this coffee?
A beverage that puts people to sleep. Better saved for work hours.
What? So you can nap on the job? Who does that? Huh? Beep boop. Oops. Oh, hey, Kaveh! Nice to see you! Oh, and you too, Marak!
Sorry. Hope we're not interrupting anything. Miss Layla, you don't look so good. Is everything all right?
Oh, I'm fine.
I see. And we woke you, didn't we? I'm sorry. We shouldn't have been so loud.
No, you didn't. I didn't mean it like that. Sorry.
Wait, where are you going? You just got here.
I'm going to do what I came here to do.
Which is?
Buy coffee beans.
Huh? You're going too? Marak! Fine. Run off with him. See if I care. Well, looks like I get you to myself. It's been a while, hasn't it? How have you been? So, a busy life of adventuring for you, and a busy life of academics for Miss Layla, is that... Oh, is something wrong? The desert's not always the friendliest place, that's for sure. Don't force yourself to talk about it, but I've worked on several projects in the desert.
No, I don't have anything to hide.
Well, lucky.
Yes, you have been quite...
Excuse me? I've been going about work as normal, thank you. And, might I add, you do way...
I do the amount of work that is required of me.
Yes, you and your stellar work ethic. Now look what you've done. I've lost my train of thought.
The problem in...
Wait, you were listening earlier? Oh, we're giving the silent treatment now?
Continue, Miss Layla.
What did I tell you? This one...
alright.
Could you still use some extra hands on this investigation team of...
Huh? You want to join, Mr.
That's right. I think my experience studying desert mausoleums could be of some use here. Besides, I consider you all to be my friends.
Wait. I'm involved in...
Oh, please. I know you. Half the battle was over the minute you said you were curious. We couldn't stop you from joining if we tried.
Well, you've got me there. This suitcase of yours has been jumping at the chance to volunteer for a while now.
You imagine...
Mechanical life forms might also feel homesick from time to time.
Huh. Now that you mention it, Marak's core was a component sourced from the desert.
That could prove useful.
You're sure you want to come with us?
Oh, I'm sure. All the more reason to recruit as much help as possible. It's important. Our pleasure. It's a plan, then. All right, we'll head back to our... This one hasn't been on a trip in a while. Chances are, he doesn't even
I'm not worried. It'll get done.
Would it kill you to help every once...
I do help. It's called moral support.
Oh, of course. And I am ever so grateful.
Goodbye, you.
We'll see you soon. Oh, and Kaveh, your coffee beans. You were too busy
Well, we're pretty close to the academia. Thanks for the coffee, Paimon. Right. I'll follow the duck with the blessing of the stars. I hope we all get a good night's sleep.
I see everything.
I hope the children are doing well.